It's February 2026, and USCIS just dropped the brand new processing times for spouses, parents, children, and siblings straight from every service center. Some families are getting approved faster than ever, others are still facing long waits. We are breaking down the exact numbers and my best tips to speed yours up. Hi everyone, welcome back to U.S. Immigration News, where we break down the latest in U.S. immigration to help you reunite with your loved ones. Today, we're talking about Form I-130, the petition for alien relative, and the current processing times as of February 2026. Whether you're a U.S. citizen or permanent resident petitioning for a spouse, parent, child, or sibling, we'll share the updated times, explain what they mean, and give tips to speed things up. Let's dive in. First, a quick note. These times are for USCIS to process and approve the I-130 petition itself. For preference categories like adult children or siblings, there's an additional wait for a visa to become available based on the visa bulletin that can add years. I'll cover both to give you the full picture. As of February 2026, USCIS no longer lists I-130 times by specific service center for most cases. They provide overall estimates. However, times can vary slightly based on workload at centers like California, Texas, Nebraska, Potomac, or Vermont. If your receipt number starts with IOE, it's processed electronically, which can be faster. Here's the breakdown for U.S. citizens petitioning. Family-based I-130 processing and visa waiting time overview, 2026. For U.S. citizens filing family petitions, the processing timeline begins with the I-130 approval stage, which for most categories is currently completed in about 8 to 18 months in roughly 80% of cases. What happens next depends entirely on whether the category is classified as an immediate relative or falls under the family preference system. If you are sponsoring your spouse or a child under 21, this is considered an immediate relative category. The I-130 is typically approved in 8 to 14.5 months, and if the case is filed together with Form I-485 inside the United States, the process can move even faster. The biggest advantage here is that there is no visa backlog. A green card number is always available. Petitions for parents of U.S. citizens also fall into the immediate relative group. The I-130 approval usually takes 12 to 17 months, and just like spouses and minor children, there is no additional visa waiting period. For family members in the preference categories, the situation changes significantly. Sponsoring an unmarried son or daughter over 21, F1 category, still involves an I-130 approval in about 12 to 18 months. But the overall green card timeline stretches to around 8 to 9 years based on a February 2026 visa bulletin. If the son or daughter is married, F3 category, the total wait becomes much longer, approximately 13 to 14 years. For siblings of U.S. citizens, F4 category, after the same 12 to 18-month I-130 stage, the full process typically takes about 15 to 17 years, depending on the country of chargeability. For lawful permanent residents, green card holders, filing petitions, the timelines follow a different preference structure. When sponsoring a spouse or an unmarried child under 21 under the F2A category, the I-130 approval generally takes 12 to 18 months, and the visa wait is currently minimal and close to being current as of February 2026, which makes this one of the faster family-based routes for permanent residents. However, when a green card holder petitions for an unmarried son or daughter over 21 under the F2B category, the I-130 still takes 12 to 18 months, but the total waiting time for a green card extends to roughly 8 to 9 years. These are averages. 80% of cases are completed within these times, but complex cases or requests for evidence can add 4 to 7 months. If you're filing from outside the U.S. consular processing, expect around 14 months. Inside the U.S. with adjustment of status, it can be as low as 8 months. Why the delays? Backlogs from high volumes, staffing issues, and case transfers between centers. Positive news. USCIS reported some improvements in early 2026 with faster electronic processing. Tips to avoid delays. Submit complete evidence of front proof of relationship, citizenship, and finances. File online if possible for quicker receipt. Check your case status on USCIS.gov and inquire if outside normal times, e.g. over 18 months. Consider premium processing if eligible, not standard for I-130, but check updates. Consult an immigration attorney for complex cases. Remember, these are estimates always verified on the official USCIS processing times page. If this helped, subscribe, and hit the bell for more immigration updates. Drop your questions below. Have you filed an I-130? Share your experience. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your petition.